We are now closer than ever to the release of Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2. We are already in November, and then after that we got December, and that's it. 2023 is over. And we know from the very first teaser trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 is that Help Wanted 2 is coming out in 2023. So that begs the question, what's the release date and how long more do we have to wait for Help Wanted 2? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. We're going to be doing some speculation release dates and also talking about how one of the employees possibly leaked that Help Wanted 2 is coming out in December. So yes, now Help Wanted 2 is closer than we have ever been, but let's go and actually talk about the speculation. Also, thanks to Ben on Twitter for having these amazing Moon and Bonbon renders from the Help Wanted 2 demo. It's literally amazing. Also, the footage I'll be putting on the screen, I'll be giving credit to Daco for his demo showcase for Help Wanted 2. Now that we're in November and the time of recording and possibly uploading this is going to be November 7th, we are literally less than 2 months away before the end of the year. And yet, we haven't got another trailer, we haven't got any more news, we haven't got anything ever since the whole entire demo. We just got that first trailer, then after that we got the demo showing 3 different levels, and then after that everything went silent. Thanks to Technical FNAF on Twitter, a Steelworld employee said that Help Wanted 2 will be releasing around December 2023 at PAX West. I did a whole entire video talking about that and of course showing all of the things you can experience at PAX, and check out that video. But of course this is saying that it's an employee saying that, so it has to be real. And of course it lines up perfectly to what you two said, because when everyone's asking what about Help Wanted 2's release dates with them releasing merch, they said around December-ish. So that's so far 2 valid sources saying that Help Wanted 2 is releasing in December. And of course it makes sense because, you know, Help Wanted 2 is going to be like a full game. And also they just released Ruined months earlier, so it makes sense that they're releasing 2 games in 2023, that the second game will be releasing around the end, maybe around Christmas time, maybe the last few days of December. And also if you search up Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2, you can actually see this whole little post here from the fandom saying that it's an upcoming virtual reality survivor horror game that is set to release in December 2023. So yes, December has not been 100% confirmed by anyone yet, but from all these 3 different sources, it definitely looks like December is 100% the time when it's coming out, because we also haven't got a trailer. It's November 2nd, 7th, so I could definitely doubt, and there's definitely no way that Help Wanted 2 is releasing in November. If it does release in November, guys, I will practice to do a backflip, and I will do a backflip live on camera if it comes out in November. Not the trailer, the actual game, trust me. But of course, that leads to another question. When in December? Like, we already know that if all the speculation and all the theorizing kind of hits exactly to December, when? Because like what I said earlier, I feel like it's going to be releasing late December. I do not think it's going to be early. It's going to be pretty strange if we're going to be releasing early. And also, Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 is releasing in December, or winter as they say. So who knows if Help Wanted 2 would also be releasing around that same time period. But since we got no trailer, and when we got the Ruined trailer, we got around a 2 to 3 months span before we're actually able to get like the actual trailer, because it came out of nowhere, and we got like a 2-3 month span before we actually got the release date. So I do feel like we are going to be getting the trailer in November, and that trailer is going to say the official date, maybe not the exact day, or probably just say December, because they're probably going to still be working on it. Like we said, it's a full game. We have no idea how many levels is complete. We do know that the demo did have 3 levels, and that's so far the only levels that we know and heard of. I'm just going to be showing them on the screen. One being the whole Moon Carousel boss fight is a favorite in my opinion, looks extremely scary. The second one being the Bonkabon level, looking also extremely cool. And the third one being the Breaker Room with Funtime Freddy. So of course the question is also how many levels and how big is Help Wanted 2 going to be? Is Help Wanted 2 going to be like super huge? Is Help Wanted 2 going to be like the exact same thing as Help Wanted, just, you know, the sequel? Is Help Wanted 2 gonna have like the dark room hardcore mode like the first game, that they have the exact same levels, just like a lot more harder with different things? Like the Moon level is gonna have Moon, but instead of it being Moon, it's gonna be Eclipse, and it's all destroyed, with all the rumors of everyone saying that Eclipse is still gonna be in here. That will be extremely cool to see. Most likely still gonna have the presents, the mini games, but the setting's not gonna be in the pizzeria, and it's probably just gonna be in the circus, as we already know from from a whole bunch of different leaks that this is going to be revolving a lot around the circus. But yeah, how come Steel is so silent about this? The reason why I do not think it's going to get delayed, first of all. We definitely should bring up that claim. Is Help Wanted 2 going to get delayed? I definitely do not think that, but of course we cannot rule that out of release status. It could get delayed to early 2024 because they have to probably do some more working on it. I definitely do doubt that. I think they was working extremely hard just to get the December release date out, but I definitely do doubt that is going to get delayed. But we cannot say 100% no because Security Breach was delayed and that was like the main game. And now that they're working on so many games in this 1 year, I definitely think there's like a 10% chance this game will get delayed. But like I said, I think it's only a 10% chance. I think it's still a huge 90% chance it's still coming out this year. Because we know Steel, just because they're not giving us any new news or info, sorry for my bird screaming, does not mean that the game is not coming out. It probably just means they do not want to hype up the fans for possible disappointment. Because we all know with Security Breach, what actually happened was they kept on hyping it, they kept on teasing it up, and then when it came out, it disappointed many Five Nights at Freddy's fans. So of course, when it came to Ruin, they only posted one trailer, posted so little information, and when it came out, we had nothing to be overhyped about. The fans were only hyping themselves up. The game ended up being amazing, so it seems like they're doing the same thing with Help Wanted 2, but the question is why? Because we already know Ruin was a free DLC, so it's not like they're going to gain that much money from it anyways. It's just doing it to add more to the base amount of the game to probably fix security breaches. So that's why I definitely do think that's the reason why they haven't been hyping it up that much, because they don't want to get everyone's expectation high, and they're probably waiting to the last 2 to 3 weeks before it actually comes out. But since this is going to be like a full game that's going to cost money, they're going to need to promote it. That's why they were probably already promoted it earlier, then did the whole PAX event, and then they're, of course, silent. So I do hope they stop promoting in November through December until it actually fully comes out. But yes, I do think that's why they have been so low and so little on it. They haven't been giving us that information because, of course, they just don't want to hype us all up because they learned what happened with Security Breach. And I did also a whole entire video of what characters I'd like to see and expect to see in Help Wanted 2. Don't check out that video, but you guys can let me know in the comments below. When do you think that Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 is going to be coming out? Do you think it is going to be coming out December? And when do you think it's coming out in December? Do you think it's going to be coming out around Christmas because that's when everyone's gonna be out having a break, and of course just having a good old time playing VR with the family, getting jump scared by Freddy Fazbear in VR? Did another video playing Help Wanted on, you know, the VR headset, the new Quest 3. It is pretty cool. If that video gets to 10k views, I will be doing another video buying it from the store and testing it without a PC, Help Wanted, to see how the graphics look. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Also, this whole render of a Freddy, the whole Freddy render you guys see on the thumbnail, it's actually done by Captain Blue 89 on Twitter. So of course, I have it in the description too, link below. Full credit goes to him. I'm just using it in the thumbnail. His render is amazing. And everyone else's credits is all linked in the description below. But yeah, I think it's me for this video. I cannot wait for Help Wanted 2. The minute it comes out, I'm going to be doing a video on it. So don't forget to subscribe in that. And the minute more trailers or more news comes out, I definitely will be on top of that. So subscribe, stay tuned for that. If you like horror or find some videos or just likes Help Wanted 2, definitely subscribe. I'll be doing more videos. And if you guys really did like this video, I could do another video about mini games you can expect to see, because we only seen 3. And of course, there could be another Mimic Repair mini game. Also credit to this person on Twitter for, of course, making this whole little render. So who knows? There could be a whole bunch of cool mini games expected to see here, but only time will tell. Either way, I cannot wait for December to either get extremely hyped and extremely happy for Help Wanted 2, or either get extremely disappointed because they delayed it. Anyways, goodbye.